Hey guys, what is going on? Robotic Crafter back with another Minecraft video, and today I am doing my very first mod showcase. And today I will be showing you the Localized Weather and Storms mod, which is currently available in 1.12, and it's one of the mods that I use in my Minecraft Dinosaur series, and boy is this music loud. Okay. I've never heard this track before in Minecraft. Sounds really nice. Well, anyways, like I said, this is a mod showcase, my first ever mod showcase, and I tried to record this once before, but somehow it crashed mysteriously. Well, that's not really a mystery to me because it happens to me all the time, and I'm starting all over again. So, I am in a creative world now, in a brand new creative world. I found a village, and I got some items here, which we will be checking out in a minute. I will be leaving a link down to the mod download in the description below. Remember, this is for 1.12, so technically the latest version is 1.12.2, so yeah, that's the best version to use it, so. But, according to the mod page, or the mod wiki, I don't know, one of the two, in the distant future, and I mean distant future, they plan to do a update to 1.15, but that's in the future. So if you guys do like these kinds of videos, Minecraft and mod showcases, remember to leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell to stay tuned for all further updates, and comment down below any mods you would like me to review. And yeah, let's get this started. So I have in my inventory all of the whatchamacallit, blocks. I'm sorry. And yes, because I am in a creative world that's in the same version as my Minecraft Dinosaur series, obviously, Jurassic Craft, Fossils and Archaeology, the Furniture mod are all also currently present in the same world, but we're only going to focus on one mod, on the Weather mod. And I thought, hey, why not? Might as well use the same kind of armor as I have in my Minecraft Dinosaur series, so yeah. I have the same armor on, though I'm in creative, so I don't really know how that would affect it. Anyways, I picked the village. Got some fossils and archaeology structures back there. We got a forest to see the effect that these storms have on trees. And it's nighttime, so it's the perfect time to showcase. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna show is the weather item right here. And the way to craft this is by... Here we go. We're gonna use 4 iron ingots in the corners, 2 redstones in the middle rows on each side, and a gold ingot in the middle. And this is one of the main blocks which we'll be utilizing to make all these other materials. So this doesn't really do much, it's just like I said, it's basically a building block of the mod. Next up we have the tornado sensor, and to make one of these little babies we are gonna need 4 iron ingots, also in the corner, redstone, and 1 weather item. For this mod, you're gonna need a lot of gold and iron and redstone, so just keep that in mind, guys. And actually, let me get a crafting table. Okay. Let's get one of these puppies down here. Okay. Just gonna show you things being crafted. At least this object. So, what did we need? I already forgot. We need iron, redstone, and the weather item. So we need iron. I'm just gonna keep this in here just for future reference. We need redstone. Okay. So we go like this, in the corners, and here we have a tornado sensor. And exactly for what is this utilized, you may ask? Well, I had a bit of trouble figuring it out in my own Minecraft Dinosaur series, but we will soon figure this out. You can just place this anywhere in the world where you want. You grab some redstone, like so, like so. There we go. And in order for this to work, you will need a redstone lamp. This is the best way I found it works anyway. And anytime there's severe weather like a hurricane or a tornado, this will light up when it comes within a certain distance. I think it's 150 blocks or 100 blocks, something like that. It's a short distance, Minecraft-wise. Okay, and next up we have the weather siren. We're gonna move these up as we go. And put these down here, because these are important as well. Okay? We have the weather siren. And as you can imagine, this is very much like the air raid sirens or tornado sirens that exist in real life, especially here in the Great Plains of the United States and Tornado Alley, where more tornadoes happen than anywhere else in the world. And they also tend to be the most violent tornadoes. All this whole area from central Texas all the way up into the plains of Canada, and from the eastern Rockies into the Mississippi and Alabama, Tennessee river valleys, is where we get most, about, I think it was like 90 or 95% of the EF4 and EF5 tornadoes, the ones that really cause a lot of damage, and you know, they basically get written in the history books like Tuscaloosa, Joplin, you know, things like that. Moore, the 2013 Moore, Oklahoma tornado, things like that. So, obviously, if you're in a survival world with this mod on, obviously, tornadoes and hurricanes will spawn in naturally, you know. You can also spawn them automatically, which we will see later on using commands. But, if you're, you know, in a world with this mod, and you want to know when tornadoes are coming by so you can, like, go seek shelter or protect your stuff, well, you're gonna need one of these babies. And to make one of these, you are gonna need, and as you can see there are two, there's a manual one and an automatic one. You're gonna need 4 iron ingots, 4 redstone, and a tornado sensor. And we put this down anywhere in the world, and no redstone required, it just works. And as you can see, the texture of it's really cool. It actually looks like an actual siren, like those, not the sirens that turn around, because there's this, I've seen two types of sirens where I live. There's a type of siren that looks like a bullhorn, and it just goes off and it turns around, emitting the noise. And then there's the disc-shaped ones with lots of little holes in them, and they radiate the sound everywhere so that they don't need to turn around. Well, this is one of those. And as we'll see later, both these two things will light up. One will light up and one will go off, so that we know when severe weather is approaching. Okay, so we put this up here. Next up, we have the manual redstone siren, which is the same thing, except that we will have 2 levers in the recipe, because this, like it Dunny mentions, is manual. You don't need to wait for a tornado or a hurricane to be coming close by. If you yourself see a tornado coming, or if you just want to, you know, hear the noise of an eerie, spooky siren just for the fun of it, well, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You can have a manual redstone siren. Did I hear a husk? Oh, look at this, a zombie and a husk. Well, you don't see that every day, do you? Well, ugh, I hate the desert spiders. They look so creepy. They look like tarantulas. Surprisingly, tarantulas are ugly, but they're not really that deadly compared to other spiders. Anyway, for this, we're gonna grab a little thing that we called a lever. Whoops. I grabbed it, but I threw it. Okay? We go like this. And it goes off. We switch it again, and it's turned off. Alright, next item. I didn't mean to type that. We have a wind vane. And you can put this anywhere. Let's put it right here. It's like the little chicken things, rooster things that they have on top of farmhouses, you know. And it tells you the direction of where the wind is coming from. And to make one of these, you are gonna need. This is expensive. You know, the items get more expensive as you go. We're gonna need 5 weather items and 2 redstone. And this you really don't need to do anything at all. Just put it down anywhere in the world and it'll tell you where the wind is coming from. For example, right now, it's saying that the wind is coming from the south. Yeah. South. Oh, it's changing. That means we could have a storm soon because of the variation in weather patterns. And those guys haven't burned yet. They're smart. How did the guy... Uh-oh. How did you get in? Excuse me, would you stop killing my villagers? I I need my guinea pigs. They're my guinea pigs. I need to have villagers alive so I can showcase how deadly they are, how deadly storms can be when they come across villages. That's why I chose this place, and you guys are ruining it. Go on, just burn, just burn. Come on, burn, and step off the grass, will you? Thank you. The guy's still in there. Anyways, that's the wind vane right there, and we will see its effects later on as you progress. Oh, I want to show this first. The Anemometer. Very similar to the wind vane. We can put it right next to it if we wish. This basically tells you how fast the wind is going. Right now, there's no, like, reading that tells you, oh, it's going at 15 miles an hour or 27 miles an hour. Maybe they're going to do this in the future, but I recommend to the mod creators, if you're watching this, that you put some kind of thing that lets you, like, right-click it and it'll tell you how fast the wind is going, like miles per hour, kilometers per hour. Because that would be really useful, you know. It would be really interesting. And to make one of these, let's see, Anemometer, you will need 6 weather items and a single piece of redstone right in the middle. Okay, so next up we have, whoa, what was that? I don't know. Anyways, I hope that's not something important. We have a weather deflector. And what this will do is when there are any storms coming your way, this will basically dissolve them. It'll basically dissipate any storms so that it'll protect your area, like your builds, your village, your home, whatever it is you don't want to get destroyed by hurricanes or tornadoes. And to make one of these little babies, you will need 1 weather item, so it's not as expensive, 4 redstone in the middle parts of each column or row, and 4 iron ingots all around in the corners. And for now, well, we're not going to put it down right now. I'll put it down later when I start to show you like how the weather works in this mod, but yeah, this will stay here. Now we get to the weather radar. I think this is one of the more expensive items in the mod, if I'm not mistaken. More or less, yes. I think this is the most expensive block in the whole mod. Oh, excuse me, guys. I had to cough, so I don't want you to hear that. Anyways, I do believe this is the most expensive item in the mod, and with good reason. I think it's probably the most useful because it's just that, a radar that you place on the ground, and it lets you see storms that are in the, you know, in the vicinity. Rain, tornadoes. It gives you the rating of the tornado, the hurricane. You will need 4 weather items, 4 pieces of redstone, and a compass. So yeah, this is the most expensive block in the whole mod. You put this right down here, and this whole little gray thin layer that you see right here, this is where the display will show. I do think that there are texture packs for this mod, but I don't have them right now. You can go look them up, you know, just anywhere. I mean, that's what Google is for, right? So, this will also be useful when we get to the other stuff. And, see, oh yeah, pocket sand. So, I also chose this area because it's near a desert. Here we are. If we go right here, you will see what this is for. This would be more useful if somebody was throwing it at me, but I'm forever alone, so... Basically, you can do this to build layers of sand, to throw sand at somebody so it looks like they're in a snowstorm, sandstorm. Although, you know, it would be good if they added blizzards and snowstorms into this mod. That's another suggestion for the mod creators if you're watching this. If you can and if it's possible, then consider, you know, adding snowstorms and blizzards, because that would be pretty cool too. You know, having, you know, cold weather, severe cold weather events, because, you know, they happen too. Oh, look, little bunnies. What's up, ducks? Anyway, it's not like I said ducks, not docks. Like, what's up, duck? Anyways, in order to make pocket sand, here is the recipe. Excuse me. You will need a whole ton of placeable sand layers, 8 placeable sand layers, and 1 weather item. And to make placeable sand layers, you will need any kind of sand with the weather item in the middle. And that'll get you 64, which is, wow, pretty amazing. So you'll get a ton of these. So, yes, that's pretty good if you want to troll somebody out in the desert. Now, oh yeah, here's the placeable sand layers. I thought this was another block, but no. So this is just basically to make, like, piles of sand, like, extra layers. Make it seem like there's been a sandstorm nearby, I guess. I think this... I don't think there's much use for this block besides this. So, we can put that away. Now, where can I put the next weather block? What was that? I heard something. Alright. Anyways, now we get to the fun stuff. And I'm gonna do this right in the middle of a structure. This is the weather item. Wait a minute. I don't want weather to happen just yet, because as soon as you... This is something else you guys should know. As soon as you put this thing down, it'll start, you know, creating weather. This is one way to create weather in the mod. The other way is by, whoops. By commands, which we will see later. Okay, so this is the weather machine. In order to do that, you need full weather items in the corners for redstone and 1 diamond. And then, as soon as you put this block down, it'll start making rain, which is the most basic kind of weather in the mod. Okay, so am I all the way in the ground? Yes. Okay, so put that here. And I think we're close enough that the siren will be heard. Okay, so see, and there's another thing about the mod. It removes all the clouds from vanilla Minecraft, and it adds its own weather cloud textures made by the creator itself, obviously, an original design. So yeah, we have additional clouds in the mod, as well as wind, as you guys probably noticed back there. We had some wind. So for this, we just right-click it, set to lightning now. Supposedly. Okay, the clouds are getting thicker, you see? I think. Hello? Are you guys gonna give? Oh, there we go. There we go. I guess sometimes it takes a while because it is a pretty huge mod. Oh, yeah, it's getting good now. I hear rain, but I don't see it. Oh, there's the rain. Ah, here we go. Here's the rain. Yep. We take a quick look over here to our radar. Oh, yeah, and something else. Wherever you put the weather item, the weather system will not move. It'll just stay there. It'll be stationary. Okay, so where's... Wait, here's... Okay, there. See? There's a thunderstorm right there, right where that... Oh, and there's another one that way. Ooh. Okay. Let's go back here and see how our little weather item is doing. Ah, there's the rain, finally. Another cool thing about this is that when you combine wind with the rain, it makes really cool rain curtain patterns, like... Oh, do you see that? See what I was talking about? Wait, hold it. Well, there, you see? The rain kind of moves along with the wind, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, kind of strange that the rain is only there. That's never happened before. Okay, so like I said, when you first place this block down, it'll start creating weather right away. Rain, because that's the most basic kind. You right-click it like we did right now, and it was set to lightning, right? Okay, right-click it once more. Now you get high wind. Oh, and look at the clouds. Whoa! Sorry. Now it's getting... Oh, wow, look at that. The whole thing is rotating. It's like really... Whoa! Lightning almost struck where I was. Let's get a closer look, you see? Look at that. The whole thing is spinning. It's like ready to produce a tornado. Okay, let's go like this. Better view. Look at that. The whole thing is spinning. It's like a huge bowl shape. It's a wall cloud. Now, this is more accurate than a lot of tornado movies. Wow, look at this, guys. This is incredible. Like, every time I'm amazed by it. Another thing, when you put this weather item down and you create weather, commands and weather deflector won't affect it. In order to get rid of this, you would have to actually destroy the block or remove it. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. Look at that. Wow. Now it's getting really good. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Okay. Right-click once again, we set to hail. Now we can get a hailstorm. I do believe you can get hurt by these. Oh, look at the moon. This looks really ominous. Like I said, like I was saying before, sorry, I was clearing my throat and I don't like for people to hear that. I believe you can get hurt by the hail if you stand in the right place. Like you can see, it's just little chunks of ice falling down because that's what hail is. It'd be pretty cool if you could like control the size of the hail, like you'd have like pea-sized hail, ping-pong-sized, softball-sized hail, grapefruit-sized hail, like... And it'd be pretty cool if that in the mod in the future they made it so that, like, the larger hail, like grapefruit and baseball size, could actually damage other mobs. Like, villagers and animals, and monsters, and it could actually, like, destroy, like, crops. Like, let's say you had a garden out here, right? And you had giant hail, like grapefruit size or baseball size, that would actually destroy your crops, like your food, and kill your farm animals. And, like, maybe even make holes in the buildings, destroy them, or destroy small trees, stuff like that. Because that's really how hail is, you know. It's really very destructive. Just ask the people of Egypt who suffered through the 7th plague when it wasn't just hail, but also hail and fire raining down. Oh, that's not a good sound. I think something is getting disconnected. Oh well. It's probably my mobile, not my mobile, my, what's it called? The thingy, the, oops. I have a mobile disc player, there we go. I'm just gonna call it that way, to play JPOG. So anyways, yeah, this is the Hailstorm. And, if we rush back here to the radar, this is how a hailstorm looks on the radar. And uh-oh. Whoa, I think we may get a chance to find out how a tornado looks yet. Oh, wow. This couldn't have better timing. Alright, let's see, is it moving towards us? Of course it is. Okay, so, I was kind of hoping to do this in a certain order, but okay. Okay, so that's the hailstorm, and as we often know, or probably you guys didn't know until right now, hailstorms often precede tornadoes. Okay, so it sets to it F1 tornado right away. Now we can hear the siren going off, and we have a tornado sensor right here, which we connected by redstone. So if you want to have some kind of a lighting system, like, let's say you have a tornado sensor right outside your house, hidden somewhere. You connect it with redstone through the walls of your house to whichever room you want, and you have a redstone lamp, like I have in my Minecraft survival series, and it'll light up whenever there's severe weather in the vicinity. So there's the, F1 tornado. That's not the weakest kind of tornado, but I'm just showing this weather item first, just because, you know, the commands are more useful, I believe, than just using the weather item. Now, this tornado won't move anywhere, because it's attached to the weather item there, and like I said before, weather systems don't move. They're created by that block. Now, that tornado that's coming over there, that one was not created by neither commands nor by a weather item block. That's just naturally spawning in. Oh, brother. Thankfully, that's an F0 tornado, which is the weakest kind. Though ideally, the F scale doesn't exist anymore. It's called the Enhanced Fujita scale now. It would be... This should technically be EF1 and EF0, but... Oh yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Hold on, let me just, This is really unexpected. Oh yeah, there it is. Here it comes. Okay, well, we got twin people, we got twins. We got sisters, like they said in... Like they said in Twister. Oh yeah, look at this. You can... And of course, you can configure the mod so that it doesn't pick up blocks. Well, frankly, that's kind of boring, and honestly, it's a form of cheating in my opinion, but... Yeah, another tornado happened here while I was setting up for the mod showcase. So yeah, this is what an EF0 tornado looks like, and I'm gonna show off the rest in a minute. And it throws out the blocks pretty high. And we're gonna see how strong each one is. So, if I were to stay here and go into Game Mode 0 Survival... Okay, so the EF0 tornado is not that strong because, as you can see, I'm not being picked up. Stronger tornadoes do that. Okay, this one's kind of pushing me, but it isn't picking me up because EF0 tornadoes are relatively weak. Whoops, I forgot it was in survival. Okay, where'd it go? Oh goodness, it's on top of me. As you can see, it's not really picking up much of anything because EF0 tornadoes are kind of weak, like I said. Hey, what happened? Wait, hold it. Did the tornado just disappear? Hold it. No, it's right on top of the other one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, it just went by. I didn't even see it. It was so small. I think it's right next to... Oh my god, it's inside of this one! Look at it! It's right there! That little... I'm trying to point with my finger, but you guys can't see. It's right there! Oh! Oh, wow! Look at this! We got 2 tornadoes! One inside of the other! They're conjoining! That happens in real life, guys. Like... That actually happens in nature. Tornadoes do merge together sometimes. They get absorbed in each other's rotation. As you can see, the EF0 tornado did practically nothing. This is all from this tornado, from the EF1, from the weather item. Not the weather item, the weather machine. Okay, I think that's enough tornado. Thankfully this one won't move anywhere. And I purposely chose this structure to show what kind of destruction it can wreak havoc. If you go into pause and you go here to the weather config, well, it has a ton of preferences. You can go to the advanced config file. It's pretty complicated, but yeah, you can do that as well. Okay, now we're gonna switch to Stage 1 Tropical Cyclone. Okay, so this is basically a hurricane, and I believe this is equivalent to a Category 1 hurricane. It's larger in size. The spinning is more rapid. It still picks up some blocks, but not as much as a tornado, because a tornado, even though it's smaller in size, you know, because of its smaller size, the strength is more concentrated in one particular area. And a hurricane will still activate the siren and the tornado sensor, because it's a type of severe destructive storm. Okay, so the EF0 tornado from before just turned into a windstorm and died down. And this is what a hurricane will look like. It'll be just a big blob with the C number from the category scale, from the Saffir-Simpson scale, and with the number on top of it. Okay, it's picking up blocks, mobs as well. You can choose what kind of mobs in the advanced config files, if it can pick up players or not, or villagers or not, stuff like that. You can config a lot of things. And finally, you set the machine to off. And you will suffer fall damage. If you pick up one of these things, as we'll see later on, what are you looking at? You will suffer damage either from falling from a great height or by getting hit by blocks, which I think is pretty cool because it's pretty accurate as to how most people die in tornadoes. They're usually killed by flying debris, you know, not by the actual tornado itself. And I think we're about to get a special treat. We're getting a sandstorm. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Perfect timing. Oh, and by the way, this only happens in desert biomes, and you can't spawn them in with the commands. They need to happen naturally, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's the only way I've seen it happen. I've tried to, like, mess around with it. Did I just hear music? No, I'm crazy. Okay, so this is what a sandstorm looks like. Wow, great timing. So right now it's a pretty normal sandstorm, but there's really worse ones where the visibility gets really, really low, and you can't see much in front of you. And this is what it looks like. And there's even tumbleweeds. Look at that. This is what it looks like from up top. Like even the sky turns. Look at that. Look at that. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool mod, I must say. All right. Let's see. What does it look like on the radar? I've never seen it. It's because my house in my Minecraft Survival Series isn't enough. Huh? Did you guys hear that? The heck was that? Okay, I have never heard that music before. I don't think it's part of the mod. Oh. Wait. Huh? The heck is that? Okay. Anyways. This is what the sandstorm looks on the radar. So yeah, it's pretty intense. Wait. Hold it. What is that music? Okay, I'm trying to like summon in the music again. Okay, that's just weird. I think I'm getting creeped out. And as you can see, it piles up sand in places, like a normal sandstorm would. Although I think they should do it so like it piles up large amounts of sand to the point of like burying villages or buildings. Okay, I've never heard this music ever before. Alright? Alright, so what's the last item? Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna show you how this works. If we put this weather deflector down, then all weather systems in the area dissolve. Okay, so there's a storm from before. The F-Zero tornado that's now a simple windstorm. And now this weather deflector is stopping the weather system from affecting our area. I wonder if we... Okay, the sound of the wind is gone. Okay, so that's almost everything. Now we get to the really advanced of the commands. Whoa. Okay. Now, we go back here to our little weather station. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat again. These stupid allergies. I have to stop and, you know, drink water and clear my throat and yeah. Anyways, now we're gonna get to the commands of the mod. So, to do that, all commands have to start with this. You go /weather2. That's the way to start any kind of command related to this mod. If you don't put this in first, then nothing will happen. Then we put in storm, then create. Hold on a minute. I want to show something first. Create. Okay, yeah, here's all the syntax for the storm create command. There's rain, there's thunder, there's wind, water spout, hailstorm, tornadoes, hurricanes. You can put an option always progress, which basically means this weather system that I created will always be going. It's an example right here as it's being detailed out. And then there's the command to storm kill all, which will kill any storms in the area, any weather events in the area. So let's start with the basics things. It's the weather 2. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know what keeps getting connected and disconnected. I'm not touching anything. Oh man, now I've got the hiccups. Great. Wait, rain. Okay? The clouds will darken, as you can see above us. And here's the icon for rain, for rainstorms in the area. Rain is a bit buggy sometimes, at least for me it is. Maybe it's just my PC or the fact that I have like 1,000 mods in this series, in this version, I should say. Yeah. It's just normal rain, like I said. It just looks a teensy bit more realistic. And that strange music that was coming with the sandstorm is gone. And strangely... Oh, look, it's turning into a thunderstorm again. And strangely enough, it's rapidly leaving us. Oh well. Let's try again. Let's try on this side. Maybe we can catch some rain on the way as it leaves the area. Because apparently there's a strong wind current going that way, which is taking away any weather systems. Let's try again. Okay, yes, clouds darken. Okay, any rain? No? Okay. You guys know what I mean. Alright. Let's try the next one. Let's /weather2 storm create thunder. Okay, and here is the icon for thunderstorms. Like I said, it takes a while. Or it could be me. It could be just me. Oh, there we go. There's the thunder. Or lightning, I should say. And of course, you need to be careful because you could get struck by lightning or... Will you please? Or, you know, could start a fire potentially since we're near a forest, you know. Okay. Now... Ooh. It's getting good. Probably shouldn't complain as much. Alright. We're gonna start over here. Right around here, just so we can see the destruction that'll happen. Weather 2, storm, create, wind. There's a windstorm happening. You can hear the wind too, it's howling, it's really ominous and eerie. Alright, let's get a little bit further away so we can see the wall cloud that is now forming. Which I think is also very, not only creative, but also very realistic as what happens in real life, you know, when storms get really severe, and especially supercells, you know, the spinning thunderstorms, it lowers the wall cloud, and that's usually the predecessor for tornadoes, or at least strong hail, or downbursts, and microbursts, that kind of stuff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then, well, Google it. That's what Google exists for. Google knows almost everything. Not everything. Science doesn't answer every question in the universe. Anyways, Now we go on to the next one. Weather, storm, create. Okay, spout is kind of complicated. It should technically be only over water, but whatever. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. So this is supposed to be like a water spout, like a tornado over water, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't pick up stuff or anything. And the truth is that water spouts can be damaging as well, you know. So I think maybe in the next update they should focus on like, making the water spout more realistic. Like, it should like be like a tornado, but you know, just over water at least, or have it be so that water spouts can happen whenever there's a body of water and move onto land and cause destruction there. Or if, you know, if I'm on a boat in the middle of the ocean and the water spout forms, it has this capability of picking me up and, you know, picking up sea creatures that are in the area, stuff like that. Because water spouts do that, they pick up fish and frogs, you know. Places that have seen it rain fish and frogs, that's because there was a water spout nearby, usually. Okay, now on to the next one. We're getting to the good stuff. Whoopsies. I'm really excited about this. Okay, create. Now we get the hail. As you can see, right there, same as before. It'd be cool if it could accumulate, you know, kind of ice the area, because that's what happens in real life too. I realize there's limitations to what they can do, but, you know, I'm just saying my opinion, you know, they don't have to do it this way. I mean, it's their mod, they can do whatever they want with it. Okay, now we're going to the good stuff. Weather 2, storm, create. Alright, we've already seen an F0 tornado and an F1. Let's go straight to F2. Oh, and there go the sirens. Let's move a little bit over here so we can get a good look. Oh man, look at that. That is awesome. Beautiful. And with the hail in the front of it, oh yeah, it's very realistic. Oh yeah, beautiful. Simply beautiful. And of course, each category of tornado is concurrent with its size. So like we saw before, the I'm just gonna call it EF0. The EF0 tornado was a thin little funnel. This EF2 tornado is slightly wider. Of course, that's not how it is in real life, you know. A lot of super wide tornadoes are really weak, and a lot of really narrow tornadoes are incredibly violent and strong, like the F5 tornado that happened on May 3rd, 1999 in Moore, Oklahoma. It was only a quarter mile wide, but it had the strongest wind speeds ever recorded by humans, you know. So, don't think that just because a tornado is skinny, it's weak. They can get pretty bad. So, you know, just keep that in mind in case, you know, you ever run into a tornado, which hopefully you don't. Okay, so that's the EF2 tornado. Now we're going to the next one. And apparently everything's going that way, so... Is it getting stronger? Let me see. Just in case. Okay, no, it's still an EF2. I thought it was getting stronger. Now we're gonna make an EF3. Man, and we're gonna seriously damage this whole area. Get an EF3. Oh yeah, let's see how it feels like to be inside of one of these things. Let's start with, oops! EF3. Hold on. Before I do this, just in case I spawn somewhere weird, I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, spawn point. There we go. That way if I die, it'll be right here. Game mode 1. Ah! I'm stupid. Game mode 0. That's what I want. Oh yeah, I'm getting picked up. I'm getting pushed around. Oh! Oh yeah! Here we go! Woo! I'm airborne! Woohoo! Dang, I can see these are really strong. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Oh! Yeah, and if you fall from a great height from these, yeah, then you really will suffer a lot of damage. Alright. We'll fly again in the EF5. Don't worry. Okay. It's pretty massive. Alright, let's go here to a clean area. Sorry, villagers. I'm about to ruin your lives. Yeah, let's start over here. Now we go on to the next one, which is Weather 2, Storm, Create F4. It picks up more stuff the stronger it gets, and also gets larger. Look at this, I have to go all the way out of here to see it. Look at this. It's massive. It picks up objects really high up. Really, really high up. Alright. Time to get down and dirty. It's time to get the mother of all twisters. Storm, create F5, ladies and gentlemen. The strongest winds known to mankind. Humankind, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to include just men, Shut up, robotic. Anyway, let's see how it feels to be picked up by an F5, or EF5. It's humongous. Look at this thing, it's probably a mile wide or more. It picks up more objects. You can see all the debris being littered around. I'm already being pushed out by the outside circulation. Whoa! Okay, I'm being slammed against the wall here. Oh! I think not even Trump's wall could survive this. Sorry. Oh wow, look at this! Woo! Being picked up here. Oh yes! Although, let's see what would happen. Let me go all the way up there. I want to see if I could survive. Probably it won't. Oh yeah, the rain has really come down hard because of the tornado. Oops, I've been going around in circles. I'm trying to get higher. Look at that destruction. Oh yeah, that village is gonna get creamed off the map. Let's see if I can survive long by going all the way up here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Woo! Am I flying? No, I'm really coming down. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot I had my special boots on from my survival series. Alright, I want to die just once. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, it was a fail. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Let me get to a good height, decent height. Right around here, this cloud layer should be good. Let's go towards the circulation part. Alright, now. Let's go. You're not picking me up, tornado. Tornado. Oh, I didn't die anyways. Huh. Oopsies. Excuse me. Oh, there's a piece of wood from the factory, from the village. Oh man, I'm getting pushed around. I'm not even touching my keyboard now. Oh man, just an onslaught of tornadoes. All right. Now, if you want to destroy any weather storm, any weather events in your area, you put in /2 weather. No, sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired. I've had a very long day. /weather2storm kill all, and this will kill any severe weather events in your area. And as you can see, they've all disappeared and gone, and the blocks are now raining to earth as happens in real life when tornadoes strike. They drop everything, and oh my goodness, look at this. Alright, well, this place will never be the same again. Alright, last but not least, we go into the hurricane storm create. We've seen what a category 0 hurricane and category 1 does, so what the heck, let's just go all the way straight to category 5. Ladies and gentlemen, a category 5 hurricane. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Oh, the clouds still haven't cleared. Look at this. Wow, it spins a lot faster, I think, because this is like the eye wall. Okay, let's try being picked up by one of these babies. Oh yeah, I'm flying. Woo! Ow. And of course, like I said before, you can configure the mod in the advanced files, whether it can pick up blocks or not, what type of blocks, if it can pick up, oh goodness! Villagers, aggressive mods, players, and NPCs, stuff like that. Oh, this was once a beautiful land, and now it's ruined. Look at all that. Oh, we're in the eye wall, I'm trying to get into the eye. Oh, here we are, this is the eye. It'd be cool if they can make these be like hundreds of miles wide, like, and actually only happen in coastal regions, you know, and like have eye walls and like an eye in the center, like an area of calm weather. But of course, that's not asking for a lot. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying do it please like this. No, it's their mod, and they can do it however they wish. Let's see how it looks from the top. I haven't seen that. Let's see. How does a category 5 hurricane look from up high? Whoa, look how far these blocks are thrown. Wow. Look at that. It's pretty massive. Am I high enough? Let's see, how high am I? Whoa. Okay, let's see. Can I get to world height? Wow, look at this. Huh. I think we're in the southern hemisphere here because this thing is spinning clockwise, and in the northern hemisphere where I'm from, hurricanes and tornadoes spin counterclockwise most of the times. Sometimes tornadoes do form in the northern hemisphere which are clockwise and vice versa. And of course, they're still just as destructive as more common counterclockwise storms. Okay, let's kill this. And the debris comes raining to Earth, wreaking more havoc and destruction along the way. So, well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Localized Weather and Storms mod for 1.12 Minecraft Java. I've shown you all the blocks, what you can do with them, the recipes. I recommend getting, you know, a mod like this, like not enough items or just enough items to, you know, be able to look up all the recipes so you don't have to Google it while you're doing a video or just playing around. You know, it's easier like this. And there's another core mod, but you know, that's all on the website of the mod download, which I will leave down in the description below. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my very first mod showcase. I will be doing others, hopefully soon. And yeah, this is one of the coolest mods I've ever seen. It's really amazing. That's why I used it in my survival series, even though it can get a bit annoying, inconvenient. But hey, what's the fun of having a survival world if it's always easy peasy, lemon squeezy? Okay, never mind. I didn't say that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, like I said before, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell to stay tuned for all further updates, to turn on notifications. Comment down below any mod suggestions you would like me to do. Preferably in 1.12 and in 1.16 because I'm still trying to figure out how to get other modded versions of Minecraft in working. Because sometimes I download another version and then forge for that version and then I install the mods, but the forge never even shows up, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Because I want to do other mod showcases. There's tons of other mods. I've made a private playlist of them that I want to showcase, and they're all in different versions, so yeah. If anyone could comment down below how to do that, then I would really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next chapter.